question from Mr. Bukal, this is your question. What makes you happy? I will repeat the question. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is my parents. Because only my parents can show me what love is my parents because they show me that love is everything. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, let's do a round of applause for Mr. and Miss Bukal.
I think not everyone has the opportunity to live the life that I have. And I think I owe it to God, I owe it to my parents, I owe it to the community of La Trinidad that I am well raised and I am an epitome of culture, tradition, and I am happy that my life is a representation of what La Trinidad is, and that is what I am most proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Manal.
Alright, Mr. Wangal, please pick a question. Alright, so this question, the question says, how is your pageant experience so far? I'll repeat the question. Mr. Wangal, how is your pageant experience so far?
My pageant experience so far is great because I was able to learn new things that help me to become the better version of myself. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Shilan, you may now pick your question. Okay, Miss Shilan, your question is, do you believe contestants should be coached in pageants? I repeat the question. Do you believe that contestants should be coached in pageants?
I believe that contestants should be coached in pageant so that they will be trained and to execute well during the pageant. To be able to advocate their advocacy and voice out their voices. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Shilan. Next up, Mr. Shilan, you may now pick your question.
Alright, your question is, what is the key to success? I will repeat the question. What is the key to success?
The key of success. You must be mentally strong and properly disciplined, then you will commit success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Ms. Shilan. Alright, now
Good afternoon, Miss Pugis. Okay, you may now pick your question. Okay, Miss Pugis, your question is, what is one word that best describes you and why? I repeat the question. What is one word that best describes you and why?
The word that describes me is fearless. Why? Because I can do anything. I can do anything on my own because I believe that I don't fear anything as long as I use my strength, my weakness, and the opportunities that will come to me. And
This word will describe that no matter what happened, I will be forever fearless.
Okay, thank you, Miss Cookies, for that answer.
Alright, Mr. Cookies, kindly pick your question. Alright, your question is, what qualities should the title holder have? I will repeat the question. What qualities should the title holder have?
The qualities a title holder should have is dedication. Because without dedication and the will to achieve something, we will not achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Miss Cookies.
And up next, we have contestants number 5, Mr. Hello, Miss Cruz, you may now pick your question. Okay, Miss Cruz, your question is, can money buy happiness? I repeat the question, can money buy happiness?
Good afternoon, everyone. I believe that money can buy happiness. Although money can buy deeper things like love, care, and compassion, I believe that money can buy simple things like your notebook, your laptop, which can bring you happiness and can be a good source for you in your time of need. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cruz.
Alright, Mr. Cruz, kindly pick your question. Alright, your question is, what is your dream job? I will repeat the question. What is your dream job?
Good afternoon, everyone. So, my dream job is to become a healthcare professional, or in short, we call it a doctor. I would like to help the people of La Trinidad, not only La Trinidad, but I want to give them the health they want, and also teach them or educate them about taking care of their health. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. and Miss Cruz. May we now call center stage, Mr. and Miss Pobla.
Good afternoon, Miss Poblashan. You may now pick the question. Okay, Miss Poblashan, your question is, what are some of your goals? I repeat the question, what are some of your goals?
Well, one of my goals is to improve my life and provide something for my family because they are the topmost or number one that provided me everything when I have nothing. Thank you.
Alright, Mr. Poblacion, please pick your question. If you could live in another country for 1 month, where would it be and why? If you could live in another country for a month, where and why?
Para sa akin po is, pag mabibigyan po ako ng chance na makapunta sa isang lugar, ito po ay sa USA po kasi mas marami po tayong malalaman at mas marami rin tayong ma-develop doon na para sa atin at pwede natin ipunta dito sa ating bansa. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Mr. and Miss Poblashan. Hello, Miss Alabat. You may now pick your question. Okay, Miss Alabang, your question is, what is your favorite animal and why? I repeat the question, what favorite animal and why?
My favorite animal would be the lion or the lioness because it depicts strength and leadership. Strength in leading the pack, meaning I can lead the pack as well, I mean the people. And then leadership because I have been a student leader in our school and I'm also an advocate for now for eco-nutrition, and I believe that living my life like a lion or lioness, I can lead and I can depict strength and provide and set it to people as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Alapang.
Alright, Mr. Alabang, it's your turn. Okay, here is your question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
The things that I will change is my fear of public speaking. But right now, I'm in front of you, standing here, the voice of Alabang, proud to say that I am here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Miss Alabang. May we now call on Mr. and Miss Bella.
Miss Bella. Okay, you can open your question. Okay, Miss Bella, your question is, what is it like to grow up in your hometown? I repeat the question. What is it like to grow up in your hometown?
Growing up in the Trinidad gave me a sense of pride and joy to be one of the people of Benguet. I think that growing up, I had very good friends around me that helped me grow to becoming the person I am now. Thank you.
Alright, Mr. Bella, kindly choose a question. So, Mr. Bella, your question is, what do you do for fun? I will repeat the question. What do you do for fun?
There are a lot of things that I do for fun. First is playing gongs, second, playing guitar, and third is singing. That's why it gives me the courage to stand here for every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Miss Tawa. Miss Tawa, you may now take your question. Okay, Miss Tawang, your question is, who is your role model and why? I repeat the question, who is your role model and why?
Thank you. When it comes to pageantry, my role model is Catriona Gray. We all know that Catriona Gray is an inspiring celebrity right now, and she has this resilient personality wherein she can implement her advocacy, and I want also to adapt her personality for me to implement my advocacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Tawa.
Mr. Tawa, please choose a question. So, Mr. Tawa, what made you join this pageant? I will repeat, what made you join this pageant?
I really appreciate the question and thank you so much all for coming here. What made me join this pageant is because I want to reach out to the heart of the community, of the Trinidad community. I want to reach out to each and every one of you that we don't have a problem with our mental health, right? So one thing that we could do is try to advocate mental health awareness. And through that, we would be able to build stronger and better the Trinidad. That is all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss Lucas. You may now take your question. Okay, Miss Lubas, your question is, should pageants be viewed negatively? Should pageants be viewed negatively, and why?
Pageants should definitely not be viewed negatively, as we are given a chance to be heard, to speak out, and to share our advocacy. And as for me, I advocate for the cultural preservation of the IB community.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Lubas.
Alright, Mr. Lubas, your turn. Alright, so your question is, would you be proud of your biography? I'll repeat the question. Would you be proud of your biography?
I should be proud of my biography because I have accomplished, even if in my age right now, I have accomplished little things that I am proud of, like graduating, finishing my studies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. and Ms. Lubas. Up next, we have Mr. and Ms. Isabel. You may now take your question. Okay, Ms. Ambiong, your question is, what would you do if you won this pageant? I repeat the question, what would you do if you won this pageant?
Thank you for that question. First of all, winning this pageant is not the primary goal of my life. Winning this pageant is just like an extracurricular. But as the municipal LGUs said na kung sino ang mananalo sa pageant na ito ay magkakaroon ng pondo para ipatupad ang kanilang advocacy. And that's my biggest or my role if I will win the crown. It's about holistic development for the young people. And I believe na kung sino man sa amin ang manalo is we will be able to perform our advocacy at magtulungan po tayo para sa ikabubuti rin ng nakararami. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ambiong.
Mr. Amyong, your turn. Please choose a question. Your question is, what do you like most about yourself? What do you like most about yourself?
Well, the most thing that I like about myself is me knowing that I'm helping other people, and I know that because of the people that are coming at me, needing my help, asking for my help, and that alone for me is what makes me a good influence to them, and that's the one thing that I want the most. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms.
Okay, hello, Ms. Alma. You may now take your question. Okay, Ms. Alma, your question is, do you prefer texting or face-to-face conversations? I repeat the question, what would you rather prefer, texting or face-to-face conversations?
For me, I prefer face-to-face conversation because in face-to-face conversation, we can understand more. Iniiwasan natin yung misunderstanding ng mga context ng ating mga gustong sabihin sa ating kausap. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Alma.
Mr. Along, please choose a question. So, Mr. Along, who is your favorite villain? I will repeat the question. Who is your favorite villain?
My favorite villain is, I think it's Gru from the Minions. Because Gru is, even though she's a villain. He adopt 3 children and raised them to be good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. and Miss Aldo. Miss Pico. Good afternoon, Miss Pico. You may now pick your question. Okay, Miss Pico, your question is, what do you do in your free time? I repeat, what do you do in your free time?
I bake on my free time because I would love to keep my family happy, and although it's sweet, it's a sweet gesture. I also give them sweet food. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Pico.
Mr. Pico, kindly pick a question. So this is your question. If you were able to talk to the president for 1 hour, what would you discuss? If you were able to talk to the president for 1 hour, what would you discuss?
If I have given the chance to speak with the president for 1 hour, I would like to talk about the discrimination and violence that is happening around the world and in our daily lives, because we should create a law that will help us to stand with this, which is where everyone is accepted and valued for who they are. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Miss Pico. Let us now call on, last but not the least, Mr.
Okay, Miss Bahong, your question is, what is your course or profession and why did you choose it? I repeat the question, what is your course or profession and why did you choose it?
As a tourism management, I chose this course because someday I want to become a flight attendant for me to give the things that my customers deserve, or to give excellent services worldwide. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Bahong.
Alright, Mr. Bang, you're up. Alright, Mr. Baho, what can parents learn from their children? I will repeat the question. What can parents learn from their children?
I think our parents can learn to their children by telling the truth, because children don't lie. Thank you.